Alrighty, chat. I don't have headphones. Did I turn my headphones off again? Why don't I have headphones? Hello, Heidi. What's poppin'? Thanks for sticking around. Sorry about that, chat. Maybe. Headphones are lovely. Thank you. Whoa, Six, what's going on? No, the battery's not dead. I put a new battery in every time I stream. Scrap, what's going on if you're still here? Howdy. Sorry about disappearing, but hey, we're back. That's what matters. Let's get this train rolling again. Ooh, maybe actually not. Hold on. Hold on. Wait. Can we stop the train? Can we stop the train? I don't want it to snap. There we go. Now we're golden. Come on. 75, 80%. Maybe we just send it. I guess we're gonna send it. Okay. All right. Well, it looks like we made it and we didn't have any snapping issues, so it's all moving again. So let's let that guy do its thing and go back to the smelter for now, for a minute. I don't know. You know, honestly, the headphones being dead, it might be something to do with the new audio stuff. It might like turn them off until because there's no audio or something. I don't know. Anyway, let's go back and say hi to Trent.
Sound resumed.
Trent, I didn't forget you, by the way. Trent was muted. That's why I didn't unmute right away. Didn't know if he was there. I told Dad, I said, hey, something settled in the garage. And he goes, really? I said, yeah, really? He didn't believe me, chat. I was like, well, something just made a heck of a racket out there. So I thought it was funny. Okay, so this is our, okay, so we got to come back yet. I thought we were back all the way, but apparently we're not. All right. All right. Alrighty. You know, Big Al, anything's possible. I hope it's not a raccoon. Anything is possible. But I know that Dad and I were messing about in the garage yesterday. So if we weren't messing in the garage yesterday, I would be a little more sus. But did something brush past my... Dude, I'm out the door if that happens, Big Al. I'm gone, brother. You ain't never seen a fat man run like that, okay? I'm just saying. Holy smokes, man. I would be so gone so fast. If something brushed up against my leg while I'm sitting here playing games, dude, I'm gone. I'm calling 911. I need the crucifix and I'm going to get me a 22 and go rabbit hunting. Oh man, all right, so let's give just a quick look. See, no, I think what it was is I put a box of stuff in the garage yesterday, and I know for a fact where I put the box looked a little sus, and it was kind of leaning. So I'm thinking it's that box that I put in the front of the garage yesterday. Did Dad go check? No, he did not. He just kind of looked at me and went, whatever. And I was like, okay, it was scary though. Like, Dad, it was scary. He didn't care. I'll figure it out tomorrow before we go to the farm. We'll probably, yeah, we can check. I'll check. Oh boy. God, I hope not, Jacob. Now, like I said, some settling just occurred. Plus, he was in the garage earlier today, so I don't know what he did. You know, I don't know if he moved something too. So sometimes, you know, you stack a cardboard box on top of something and it's kind of sketchy and some settling may occur. That's all it was. I just think I'm going to keep my feet up on my footstool tonight, you know? I don't want my feet on the ground right now. No, it's fine. There's nothing out here. Oh boy. Besides, I only heard one noise. Like there wasn't like a crash and then like something scurrying, you know? So I think we're fine. At least that's what I'm gonna tell myself. Oh boy. It's a creeper. Oh no. No, it's not Christmas light season right now, Jacob. There's no creepers here. Because, you know, that's where all the creepers come from. It's Christmas lights. Which I desperately need to work on Sunday, but that's another story for another day. And yes, we're working on Christmas lights already. We have been actually for a little while. All right. Slow and steady wins the race. You betcha. Especially going through all these weird curves. Okay, we do have whistles on this engine. I'm like, I can't hear the whistle. Going through all these weird curves. We got to just kind of putt along here. Which is fine. We'll be fine. I may not unload this whole train right now. I would like to. But depending what our map looks like, we may not be able to. Because this train takes priority down here. Okay, so there's like a little bit of a... Yeah, we gotta... Okay, we have to go soon. But we should be able to unload a few more cars. Especially if we ramp up our speed just a hair. All right. So this is making rail right away for us. So all of this core wood that we put in will immediately be gone. So immediately gone. Which is fine. Not a big deal. This core wood's been sitting up here for a week. I think so. Or maybe since Monday. I don't remember. It's been up here for a minute though. But it's all good. Hopefully it reduces our iron pile enough where we can actually, you know, never mind. Drive the other train through there. We are going to get the whole car. Or, oh, don't unload there. No, no, no. Wrong button. We're going to get the whole train unloaded. That's good. Wasting core wood, chat. Good thing it don't cost nothing to make.
Oh, you can't drive on it right now?
No. I basically built a jumper track to go around it for right now. Because it is sketchy. Okay, we are going to have to get down there soon. I got to get this train off the sketchy track. And then we got to fly, chat. Oh, Tim, no. Finished your rewatch of Deadwood. That is such a great series, isn't it? The movie kind of sucked. But the series... Oh, it's so good. Next time I get Max or HBO or whatever, I need to watch that again too. To be honest. for Game of Thrones. When okay, God, we got to get there, chat. That's train's going way. Oh, I kind of don't care that this is derailing right now. I gotta get there, chat. Oh God, that other train's gonna go for speed. Oh, sugar, it's in the station. No, where's the telegraph office? Oh, God. Oh, sugar. Okay, so we derailed one train, but we're not gonna derail. We're not gonna derail this one. That got really close, really fast to being double disaster.
It's on the end of that.
What do you mean?
Where you're about ready to run into.
Well, it was just about to hit the yard, which it would have been fine until it got down there. But the other train that I left, I slammed on the brakes so hard, cars derailed behind it. I don't care. I'll fix those later. The Corwin cars are too light. Oh. Okay, so note to self, don't let this one get all the way. I mean, it's fine, but like, it's sketchy. The problem would be the switch up here that is flipped. It would have hit that switch and derailed right there. Oh, we got lucky. I mean, we derailed one like entire train, but it happens. Oh, flip that one. There we go. No, do it this way. All right. Yeah, Deadwood's great. Absolutely great. Very, very not kid appropriate, but very great. And with the beams that we're hauling in right now, we should be making gold ore again, by the way. So that's good. That is good. Yep. We are officially making gold again, guys. Hooray! And no, it's not enough. I'm aware, but something's better than nothing. That's for sure. Put a regulator at like 4% maybe. I don't know if we can maintain that or not. The unload window for these is kind of like not. I mean, it's about 2 beams long, I guess. It's not bad, I guess. It's all right. Yeah, whenever the next Game of Thrones, The House of the Dragon, I'll get HBO for that, and I should rewatch Deadwood. Definitely should. It's a great watch. You know what else would be a great watch, chat? Minecraft. Oh, gosh.
Yeah, that's a great series to watch with Minecraft.
Oh, man. No, like us playing Minecraft, like starting, I guess, Monday. I guess that's what we're doing. I don't know. Why not? Could be a thing. Man, I thought I'd never play it again. I guess this just really teaches you never to say never, right? You're here for it? Let's go. I might be here for it too. I haven't decided yet. Nah, it'll be something. Definitely be something. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Like I said, I don't want to promise anything. Like I'll play it Monday, but like we'll see how it goes. But beyond that, I ain't promising nothing. I ain't promising nothing. I need to slow down. Because this is gonna be full. Are we out of tools? Is that what it is? No? Just taking forever. Okay. Just taking forever. It's fine. Jacob, that one took me a minute. I'm not gonna lie, bro. That one took me a minute. Oh boy. That's something. Okay. All right. Dude, there was a pair of skunks the other day. Kind of like on the way to the farm. Pair of big old skunks, man. They were huge. And Dad and I went, good. 2 less skunks in the world. Not a fan of skunks at all. And most people would be like, yeah, they stink. No, they do turf damage like crazy. They just
Yeah, they suck.
They destroy your yard and make it like impossible to walk.
Well, not only that, it sucks to try to mow.
Yeah. Skunks are terrible. Absolutely terrible. But yeah, that's why I don't like them. All right, so I don't think this will actually fit on this run out track that I have here. So it's just gonna keep driving. I need to probably make the track where the coal train is just like really, really long. And maybe even make it go around and connect in with the loop back track. I might actually do that. I don't know. No dancing gophers, what? No. I don't know what that's from, sorry. Is that from like Happy Gilmore or something? But yeah, skunks are terrible. And actually where we have like our pumpkin day, a lot of our festivities for that, the skunk goes crazy there. And it's like, God, somebody's gonna like break an ankle or something, you know? Yeah. Oh, Caddyshack. Dude, it's been so long since I've seen that, Jacob. It's been forever, dog. Sorry. Forever. There's a reference for you. Nobody gets that one. I think like one of you will get it. Maybe 2. That's about it. Like Jeff would probably get that one. Yeah. Slow down. Or maybe it's not that hard of a reference to get. Yeah, Sandlot. Forever. Okay, let's go clean up the carnage that is the Corwood train. Because well, it's a bit of carnage. Dude, I slammed on the brakes, so I didn't care. I had to get there. I did not want to lose that whole train. Probably shouldn't do what I did there, but I mean, it worked for the most part. If I just would have tabbed to it or like gone to it a little bit faster, that whole like sending the train by itself would have been perfect. So I was trying to get greedy and not have to move this train later is what the deal was here. So I slammed on I wanted to get this train up out of the way. But if I would have just left it back where it would have been in the way where I had to move it later, I wouldn't have to re-rail it right now. So I got greedy and it didn't pay off. Basically, but no harm, no foul, because it's not a big deal to get it all fixed. thought for sure that was gonna roll down, like roll. Guess that track's flatter than I thought here. Okay, nope, wait. Why was there no brake on that one? Did I not re-rail that one? Oh, it's rolling that way. Okie dokie. Okay. And I didn't re-rail anything up here. I did take a car out of line, but it's fine. It's all good. Okay, so we're gonna go backwards. Very slowly. Like 4%. Maybe a little bit more. Come on. Remember, speed is not our friend. Neither is slamming on the brakes. Oh boy. Where'd those other cars? Oh, they are. Oh god. We gotta go catch them. How far are they gonna? This could be bad. This could end poorly. Now, the responsible thing to do would just be to get out, go throw a brake on them, get back in. But the Puma Plow thing to do is to catch them. They're like Pokemons. We got to catch them all.
Pokemon?
Yeah. But we got to get them without, like, crashing them. We just want to kind of say howdy do to them, you know? Come on. Come on. Well, howdy. All right, I heard the noise, so we should be good. Oh, we chilling, dog. We're chilling. All right, we're just gonna drive this. Now we're gonna park this thing out of the way. Unlike before, but it's fine. The old man with the dollar bill. Almost had him. We should actually go get a whole nother load of cordwood, but we got 100 rail there, and there's already a bunch on that train, so we should be good. We should be good. There's actually, Jacob, I've been seeing this, I'm assuming it's a father and son duo on TikTok. And they go to Walmart's and they have the kid like sit. You know how Walmart will put like a pallet or something out, like the box on top of the pallet? The kid will sit next to that and then have a dollar bill like laying out in the aisle that's next to it. And then when people go to grab it, he'll just like snatch it with a fishing line. And they're pretty funny. They are pretty funny. Just saying. My one brother, one of my older brothers, he used to do a purse prank where him and his buddies had a purse that was tied to a fishing pole, and they would lay in a bush on the outskirts of a park. And they had the purse laying so like it was by a stop sign, so the people would pull up at this stop sign and there would just be a purse laying there. And of course, as soon as they go to reach for it, they were in the shrubbery, winding it back in, you know. So yeah, that was an infamous story back in the day. I don't know how many times they did it, but they sure had fun with it. So I've never done anything like that, but We used to do the invisible rope trick though on people all the time on coming down the street. We did that one a lot. Which we were really dumb about it. We would stand in front of my house and do it. It's like, at least go to one of your neighbors' houses, so at least, you know, the people think you're one of your neighbors and not you're not doing it in front of the actual house you live in. But no, we were dumb enough to do it in front of our houses. So there's that. But yeah, the invisible rope trick was a good one. We got a lot of people to stop and then like yell at us. But yeah. Yeah, definitely did that one. Okay, so we have all this rail on board already. So we've got quite a bit. So we just took the longest way to get to the front of the cars. It's fine. We are the knights that say no pursuit. No, they're the knights that say knee. However they say it. It was quite funny though. Yo, buddy, I need forward, dog. Forward. Forward. It's quite a bit of a hill climb here, so kind of got to give it the beans to get up this hill here just a little bit. Then lots of slack in between the cars. That's all right. By the way, there's been no other crashes in the garage, so I think we're okay. Besides, as far as I know, oh no, yeah, I was going to say, as far as I know, the roof vents are still attached to my roof, but we don't have we have a ridge vent. So I think it's still up there. I haven't seen it laying in the yard with all the wind we've had. It wouldn't surprise me, but I think we're fine. So yeah. Hopefully our attic is still sealed, right? That would be good. All right, 9 out of 10. It's kind of weird. This one swings 3, but the car holds 10. It kind of triggers me just a hair, for the record. But, you know, like swing 5, do a stack, you know? Then the train only has to, or the swing crane only has to go twice. That would be nice. It's fine. All right, let's do that. We've only got a couple more cars to load, so another 5, not a big deal. So let's see. We need this train and we need the tool train. I don't know how many tools there are. I want to say that tool train's partially loaded. Oh, sugar. Oh, that's really bad. Because all the cars that I could use for that are in use. Because I'm putting rail on these. Oh, no. I have 0 tools. The problem is I need raw iron over there, which I only have 5 cars I can haul it with now because my other 40 are full. Are we building out another train tonight, chat? Oh, boy. I know I need tools up there, too. There's tools on that train over there. I don't know how many. We'll go run this train up to the gold mine, and then we'll evaluate our tool situation. I mean, we have plenty of the raw iron. It's here. There's 100 of it here, so plenty of that. But yeah, that's a problem. I thought that thing had more. Yeah, and then it's gonna need wood too, which is the same cars. So that's a bit of a problem. But that's okay. One problem is just an opportunity to buy some more cars and build out another train, right? No big deal. All right. And we got one more car. Okay, we're going to be basically out of rail again, which is fine. Once we bring Corewood here. We have plenty of iron here for a while, so just need Corewood now. It's not a big deal. So I think we have some engines back at the house, or back at the depot. We do have engines. We have lots of engines. I think there's 4 there, so we might just grab those. Yeah. How much does that hold? That holds 100. It's not terrible. Not just too terrible. Oh, actually, we need more on that car. Okay, sweet. So we have 16. Okay, that'll be fine. We'll have a couple extra. Not a big deal. So never enough trains, right? What do we do? Another 40? We could do. No, I don't really want to do another 40. Do a 30 car train? Maybe. Oh, that's a short run, and they only hold. That's 3 per. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do. We'll figure it out though. We're gonna run this up the hill first. That's the first thing we're gonna do. We are not going to trust this train to drive itself because it'll overspeed. So there's that. You know, really, if I was smart, and I know that's a stretch for some of you to think this way, but if I was smart, I would probably actually change all the trains that go up the hill to gear drives, because then I could at least getting them up the hill basically send them by themselves. I wouldn't have to babysit them. So like this train right here now, granted, I'd have to babysit this one part of the way because it is going to go downhill for a little bit, but it'll go uphill eventually. So we already have the one we send the beams on. I could change out the box. Actually, the box car for the tools, that's basically uphill from where it's at. Once you get it going the right way, it's pretty much uphill. That wouldn't be bad. Wouldn't be a bad thing to do. And actually, this train, I probably should have gone the other way instead of this way. This way will get me there. Yeah, this way will get me there. It's fine. All these switches are set, so we're chilling. But that actually could be the strat, and that would help me a lot. Now, to getting them back down, I'd have to run them all, but that's whatever. It would save me a lot of time, actually, to switch them all over. I don't want to do that now because I'm going to have to spend forever filling them all up with water, but could potentially be something to do. Just have the gear drive railroad. Oh, man. It'd be kind of funny, actually. And we've already got a couple cars of rail up there too, so that's even better. I like that idea. So that's good. Hopefully we can use the whole train before we have to bring it back. I don't know if we'll be able to or not. Although if I get another train with these cars going, then I'd be less likely to have to bring this thing back to haul stuff around the map. You know, I can haul it with a different train. That could be the strat. I think we're gonna do that. I think we're gonna set up a 30 on those engines that are in the yard. Hopefully they should be fine, because we're not gonna go up up to the gold mine with it. Yeah, probably be what we do. Plus, I think those ones in the yard are my favorite, like, sounding engines. They sound the best, I do believe. Jacob, we're not quite gonna full send it all the way, but we can in spots, yes. Just for the record, like here where I'm hitting a couple switches, no. I'd prefer not to full send it uphill into a flat switch. Yeah, no. No. Oh, thank you. But eventually on this journey, sure, we could full send her. Especially once we get past the gold stamper. We can really full send her after that. But that's all right. Okay, get our engines through this switch. Put it up just a hair. We do have kind of an aggressive corner coming up, so I don't like to go too fast there, but that's just me. And then, you know, the old check the map once in a while, make sure you're not leaving cars behind. Never hurts. Never hurts. Yeah, we can just build a little side track down there for those cars eventually with the 100 gold in them. They can just stay down there. Or they can just sit on the track, because once we get that done, I'm kind of done for a while. This game may go on the shelf for Minecraft for a little while. Then we got ATS coming out in 2 weeks, and we got plenty of stuff at the end of May. Keep us busy, so that's for sure, between Roadcraft and the Captain of Industry update. So yeah, plenty of stuff, y'all. And of course, there's always farm sim. I do kind of want to start a logging map, like a dedicated, like, Silver Run. I want to play Silver Run. I want to build the what is it, the roller coaster?
Yeah.
I never finished it in 22.
Oh, you didn't?
Nope.
Oh, you got the, I think there's an achievement, maybe?
No.
Or no, it was just to ride at the EMV Super Strength.
Yeah. The problem in 22, what made me stop playing that map is that, you know, we had the excavators, right? And the stupid thumb on the excavator would turn inside out. And you would reset it. You drive back to the woods. You go to grab your first log, it would turn inside out. And it's like, I was so frustrated. So that's why I quit playing Silver Run back in the day. So this time, I think the excavators are better. I don't know. I would like to try them out again. I would like to do it without an auto load log trailer, but that probably won't happen. We'll probably use auto load. And then I don't think I'm gonna waste my time building, like, the cat trees and all the furniture and, like, all the other wood products in the map. I don't think I would necessarily want to do that, but I think there's a sailboat and then the roller coaster, right?
Make sure you haul your fuel for it.
Or what? Or the sailboat?
Yeah.
The sailboat fuel?
Yeah.
It's very important.
Can't go without it.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Now, I'm not saying we're going to, like, you know, go for world domination and buy that entire map or anything, but which map is all flat? It's the desert, whatever that's called, Jacob. So the last one. It's not all flat, but there's a lot of flat area. There's some mountains and stuff too, but mostly flat. Although that's the one I had crashing earlier, so I don't know. I don't know if that's just the way Left and I were cheating the system. The game just couldn't keep up with us and basically said, no, y'all are cheating. I don't know. I don't know what the dealio was. But something was. By the way, this is about where we get to wind it up for a minute here. We get to cross that 45 cross, which is not actually a 45, but they call it a 45, so. You don't have the fourth map, Jacob? How do you not have the fourth map? It's not a DLC, is it? I don't know. That was really loud. Sorry. Trent hit the button, chat.
What button?
The whistle. I hit it. It's about to rain, by the way. There's a little rain out here in the St. Louis area. Woo woo, chunka chunka, woo woo, chunka chunka, woo woo, chunka chunka, woo woo. Loud Tim. Woo woo, chunka chunka. Loud Tim, just low. All right.
It looks like there is a wind advisory.
Yeah. I thought the DLC was only the, it's like decorations, though. I didn't think a map was a DLC. Is your game up to date, Jacob?
Sorry, it's severe thunderstorm one.
Oh. Where at? Oh, up there. For 60
I know,
miles per hour.
I was watching the basketball game and it came on. I was like, oh, okay.
Gotcha. Gotcha. I don't think there is a beta branch for this game right now, is there? There might be. I don't know. That doesn't necessarily mean you're up to date, though. I don't know what version of the game I'm on. I didn't think they was a beta branch right now, though. In fairness, I haven't looked, I guess. But yeah. Alright, so when we get to the mine, we need to run in on the main, because that's open, and then there's actually, those are 2 cars of rail, so we'll dump off what we need to and then back up to those 2 and hide the train back there. Yeah. Yeah, that. That's what I'm thinking, Tomcat, yeah. Dude, the echo is so good up here on these whistles. Anyway, sorry. Blowing out everybody's eardrums. I mean, mine included. So I really shouldn't be doing it. Oh, man. Alright, we need to slow down here a little bit. Interesting. Yeah, because Tomcat back me up. That map's not a DLC, right? So I'm pretty sure the only DLCs are like design stuff, like more buildings and stuff. Shrubbery, I think, or something. That one DLC I don't even own. I still never, I don't think, or maybe I did finally buy it. I can't remember. Can't remember. That's weird. That is odd. Not a DLC. Okay. At least I'm not crazy. I was like, I don't think it is. I mean, it could be. I don't pay attention that close, but I don't think so. All right, y'all. We're gonna have some full send running here in just a jiffy. I mean, we'd full sent it a second ago, but we're gonna be able to send it for a lot here in a jiffy just around the corner here. Maybe you need to verify your files. Jacob, I don't know. It's wild. Mesa Plains, that's what it's called. Okay. Gee, there's Mesa in Minecraft. Does everything remind me of Minecraft tonight? God, it's on the brain, isn't it, Jed? It's bad.
Speaking of Minecraft, that's kind of seeming intimidating right now.
Intimidating or tempting?
Tempting.
Okay. Go play it. I don't care.
I know you don't care because playing first.
Oh, man. Alright, through that, out that last one. Fall sender. Fall sender. There we go. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Mr. Unicus, thanks for the gift sub. Oh boy. That's funny. Well, Mr. Unicus, we're not switching to it tonight. Like I said, Jacob, there's hills, but there's a ton of flat area. And I think all the industry, for the most part, most of the industry is pretty flat from one to the next. There's not a lot of, at least from, I flew around on that map. I didn't actually like play that map. So when I'm talking, like expressing my opinions about that map, I flew around it. So to me, it looked pretty flat. But yeah. Mr. Unicus, that's funny, by the way. That's good. Who is that actually Minecraft? Like, who has that account? Oh, that's actually Minecraft, right? That thing has 657,000 follows. Was created back in 2016. And that's the first time it's been gifted in here, and they've never talked in my channel. Sad. Sheds tear. Oh man. For the record, anybody that has played Minecraft in the last like ever, just fully be prepared when we do play Minecraft. I've not played it in years. Since the end of 2023, I believe. I mean, I flew around for like 2 seconds last night. That doesn't count. But like actually played, I'm not gonna remember how to do anything. I mean, I think I know how to build like sticks and like torches. So it's gonna be like a whole new world. So, you know, I know people can build stuff in one less redstone, but it's okay. Just saying. Whatever the latest release is, I don't know. I don't know. Whatever the latest release was. I figured that should work, right? I don't know. I more so wanted to see if I could get it to work. That was more so my thought. 21, 4, it could be. That could be the one I went with. I don't know. I more so just wanted to make sure I could get things to work on my end. I had to, you know, open a port on the router and, you know, I had to do all that, right? I wanted to make sure I got all that done. So, yeah. So that was really my thought process. But like I said earlier, it's like easier than Farm Sim. So it was very easy. I almost called my brother-in-law to ask him if he would host me a Minecraft server. I know he runs at least one. They have my nephew and my brother-in-law, they play a Minecraft server together. And I don't know if they still play. It's been a while since I've heard about it. But it's like a Minecraft or what's it called? Pokemon like mod for Minecraft. So you run around and there's like Charizards and stuff. Yeah. JB's Pants, what's going on, man? How are you tonight? Welcome in. Welcome on in. What's poppin', bro? Just running trains over here. Look out. You betcha. Trying to anyway. Trying to anyway. All right. Much. Everything's fine, you know. Had a really good day and then had some tech problems, but other than that, like, things are good, man. Things are good. Secret mission was good. I haven't heard if the shed roof left the shed today, so that no news is good news. Because Pops went down there tonight and I know he would have told me, so that's good. We're gonna reinforce that tomorrow, so I will be late for stream tomorrow, chat. I don't know what time I'll be on, but I'll be on as soon as I can. So yeah, flat between. Okay, interesting. And then there's like tunnels on that map too, Jacob, and spots to go through the mountains, so you don't have to go around the mountains, you go through them, which is cool. Okay, so where am I at on the map exactly? Okay. Okay, so I was thinking about here is where I had to get the train. I actually need to grab it about back here. Because I'm already flying. So, okay. Makes sense for the next time I send engines up here with unsupervised engines, I should say, you know? Yeah. Alright, noted. George Foreman passed away. Kimmy, that sounds like breaking news. Did he really? Man. How about George Foreman, like, with the grill, you know? 76. Everybody had a George Foreman grill. Yeah, everybody I knew anyway had a George Foreman in their house. That's crazy. I had not heard that. Yeah, what yeah. Use yours tonight, Big Al. Let's go. I think we have one. I haven't used it in forever, but I want to say it's on top of my fridge. I want to say it's on top of the fridge, or at least there used to be one up on top of our fridge forever. We'd get it down and use it occasionally. Yeah, that thing was, I wonder how many of them things they actually sold. It had to have been millions and millions and millions. And then a couple more millions, probably. They sold a ton of those things. By the way, after we get this train parked, I'm going to move those other trains. I'm going to add that track like I want to. We're going to do some shuffling over there. A little track laying, track building. Because why not? Oh, I might as well try to stop here and do the unload what I need to while we're here. All right. Jesus. Wow. Kimmy used your George Foreman last night. Yeah, at least 3 because they wore it out, right? You could, I bet they're going for crazy money on eBay already, you know. Do they still make them things? You know, Kimmy, that's kind of, you say everything sticks. That's kind of gross, which means you've eaten the nonstick coating over the years. Nonstick is, I don't know. The more, it just kind of grosses me out these days, honestly. It kind of just grosses me out now. Oh, man. And then, you know, people are going to like ceramic, right? Ceramic coated pots and stuff. Well, in like 10 years, they'll come out and be like, did you have ceramic coated pots? It'll be like the Camp Lejeune water all over again, you know, like, yeah, you may be entitled to 47 cents because the lawyers are going to take all the money. Oh, hot take, maybe. Sorry. Did I say that out loud? Man, sorry, chat. Might have been a hot take. I don't know. You may be compensated. And then, like, Wilford Brimley's going to show up. I don't know how, but I don't know. Somewhere on the internet, there's a clip of somebody asking Wilford Brimley, whatever his name is, what his favorite candy is. And I've seen this before. I don't know if anybody can find it, but he literally just goes, I don't eat candy. I got diabetes. And it's the funniest. It shouldn't be funny, but it's hilarious. Just say it. Anyway, that's my TED talk for the night. You're welcome. Oh man. And then, you know, here in St. Louis, like Terry Croupen's going to show up. I know that only the St. Louis people know who that is, but you know, he's going to show up. It's the whole thing. I would say the guy with the eye patch, but he's no longer. Yeah. Have I seen the TikTok of the cat that looks like Wilford Brimley? No. God. No, I have not. Oh, does it have diabetes? Just asking for a friend. No, I haven't been on a Wilford Brimley cat TikTok. Sorry. That's not in my TikTok feed, no. Oh god. Alright, I don't know if this train's gonna fit back here, but we're gonna try. It's hilarious. Wow. We might have to use this other track because it is a little bit longer, but we'll see. Got diabetes. The cat has the diabetes. Oh, okay. It's not funny, but you know, yeah. Y'all know. Okie dokie. So we need to get tools up here, chat. We got everything but our tools. Okay. Is this actually gonna... It's gonna fit. Yeah, we're fine. Maybe. Yeah, we'll be alright. Okay. And lock it down. Plenty of room. Okay. So now let's do this. Remember I said I wanted to work on this track down here real fast? Because what's the point of having that if we can't... You can't use that, you know? You can't get out, so... We gotta do something else here. I know this engine's gonna get cold, but it's fine. It's fine. It'll make it where I need to go. Maybe. Actually, is that... Okay, that is clear. I was like, yeah, I could be pushing that caboose right now. I could be doing a bad thing and not knowing it. We're fine. Alright, so we're gonna hit this second track back here. We'll be good. No big deal. This train's out of the way as well. And really, the only reason I'm doing this is so I can change stuff over there. That's really the only reason. Alright, I think this train will just barely fit here too. These cars are so long, it's crazy. I do like the way I've done this, and actually I could actually split off that track in the center, like off the main line, and split a couple tracks to the left instead of having to back all the way out of the yard. You can just jump in there. That might mess with that sometime. Probably not. I definitely could. All right. All right. Stop. Okay. Let's go do a little track building. Actually, I need to move that train too if I'm going to do what I want to do here. The train shuffle. All right. Never enough shuffling. These still have a little bit of wood in them too, so that's good. Go crazy now. Nice and easy. So I'm going to say this in code. If somebody's listening who sent me a Snapchat this morning and I sent a Snapchat to later in the day, I'm not talking about it on stream. Either snap, okay? If somebody's listening that sent me a snap today, we're not talking about it. I would not call out somebody that's lurking to say, hey, so-and-so, but just if somebody can hear my voice right now that maybe sent me a snap this morning and I sent one this afternoon too, I'll talk about it. I don't know if they're actually listening. Oh, his name's gone now. Dang it. Must have missed him. Wasn't trying to call out Zach, but like it was definitely Zach. It's fine. I don't call out the lurkers, right? It was definitely 100% Tony. I don't snap with first time, Kimmy. And he now knows about the secret mission, and I told him right before, I was like, we're not talking about that on stream. He's like, he didn't say anything. So I don't know if he actually heard me or not. What's poppin'? Welcome in. What's going on? So hopefully yeah. Not talking about the secret mission today. Oh man. Oh, sorry. Tony was your first guest. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, it was Tony sent me a snap this morning about something. Okay, lock this. Whoa, wrong button. Lock up the brakes. Okay. Okay. You in first or old? You don't snap. I don't. Yeah, he definitely doesn't have snap. Big Al, I wish. So, we have 16 ore here, which I need to get tools here, and I'll have a lot more. And then, so we got, so that's 112 there. The problem with this is that the inbound number, that takes 5 to get 1 outbound number. That's a 5 to 1. So that kind of sucks, right? But the 56 on the output, that is a 1-to-1 at the gold smelter. So so technically right there, we have 56. So we're over halfway there. So that's good. We're over halfway there now. So it's not as bad as it could be. To be honest. It's not quite as bad as it could be. So that's good. I don't know if we can actually just do this or not. Can we put this on here? Does that line up with that? Oh, that's not going to line up, eh? Could we make that line up, though? Could we make that line up, chat? That is the question. Or we just need... No, I don't want that, though. I want it to be turned around this way. I want it to be on there like that, but I need the other handle. I need this handle. And I want that to be on there like that. Oh, that's going to bother me, though. That's exactly what I want. But I don't want it to be like not even with the rest of them. Is the snap mill where they make USPS? No. The stamp, so it really shouldn't. I don't know. To me, it's well, I guess they do stamp it in there, but it's a wash plant is what it really is. At least in my opinion. So here it is down here. Let's go check it out real quick. Side quest. I got distracted. Oh boy. So you drop off your gold ore. Okay, gold ore. And you have water. Down there you have coal. And something else goes here too, core wood. So this, I guess this does stamp it, like kind of break it down maybe. I don't know what this actually does, but to me it's like it would be washing it. Like there's water. And then you're like, I don't know, centrifuge? I don't know. But it's a pretty cool place in here though. Actually, this is pretty neat for this game. And then it comes out in these little bags. So there's 56 of these bags. But it takes coal and core wood too. So that's the little stamp mill thing. But it's more of like a wash plant in my opinion. But that's just me. So yeah. Wow. Squirrel. All right, so the dilemma now is like that's gonna push that track over just a smidgy bit. But if we make it so the whole track is pushed over a smidge bit, then it doesn't matter. Yeah, the whole track needs to be pushed over. That way it's not like crooked. That's the wrong thing. That's the wrong connection. So if we do this one, that, then it'll just be, yeah. And then we'll delete this. Yeah. We're doing it, chat. I'm not in fly mode, so this is going to take forever. It's fine. The bags are sitting out there on the dock unguarded. Yes. The robbers don't even need to rob the train. You just rob the, the stamp mill. Don't even have to rob the train. Oh man. Okay, so that doesn't bother me. It kind of does bother me, but it's fine because it's in a straight line, so it's okay. So what I want to do is I want to take this here track and I want to make this here track like kind of go like for days around here, because this is going to be the track that the